super duper sup guys, it's basically 60 here, fine, this guy with another video. Today I'm gonna do the top 10 Uncharted chapters from the Uncharted collection, of course, not from like all of Uncharted, which is why I have this right here. So number 10 is let me start this over. Number 10 is Ambushed. Now this isn't because it's the very first chapter of the very first game. It's not because this is what started it all. It's because it's kind of like a little mini thing of like a mini shootout. Basically, it like helps you get to know the controls better, get to know the combat better, stuff like that. It's basically a combat and shooting practice, which is really cool or good, because those are the two main I wouldn't say two main important things, but one of the two important things of some important things of Uncharted, you know what I mean. And so yeah, that is number 10. Number 9 is gonna be from Uncharted 3. Yes, number 9 is Another Round. Now, I really like this chapter because it really shows off Uncharted 3's combat, which is basically one of the greatest things about this game. Well, one of the most updated things. It is pretty good of this game. And I really like it because, you know, it's a bar fight. It's something we've never really seen before. And it isn't like one of those big action set pieces, but it still has some bit of action. And it's just a really cool chapter to just, you know, kind of like, and introduces brutes as well, which is a really neat thing. Anyway, so that is number 9. Now number 8 is from Uncharted 2. Number 8 is Breaking and Entering. Now, I really like this chapter because it kind of shows off the newly formed stealth from Uncharted. Not just Uncharted 2 in general, but mostly Uncharted 2 and 3. Not really 4, since the stealth kind of got updated in that game in a really cool way that I actually really like. So this is basically a good way of showing, you know, like the stealth, and like I said, it shows off the silence pistol that would continue on to not be in that game, but it was a little bit in Uncharted 3 and in Lost Legacy, which is really cool because I didn't expect, after Uncharted 3, I didn't realize that it would be in that game anymore. Because I played 3 after Lost Legacy. And Uncharted 4 was my first game, and whatever, I won't go into too much of the details, but it's just, you know, it's a really cool way of showing and it's also a really cool way of showing, such a bastard witness. So, that is I forgot what number we're on 8. So number 7 is Tree of Life. Now, Zarevich is kind of one of my favorite boss fights of Uncharted. I know he's got, you know, to be honest, I thought he was really popular and like a really great part of the series. And then some people are thinking that saying that they didn't like, what's his name, the Zarevich's boss fight. He's like the villain, just not the boss fight. So, this is a great boss fight. I really like this boss fight, and it's basically the best out of the collection, because, you know, just shooting the sap and everything, it is a little short, but we still get that running section off of Shambhala afterwards, which is which does add a little extra something to the chapter. You know, to the finale of this awesome game. Now the next one, which is number 6, is in Uncharted 3. Uncharted 3 is kind of actually my favorite out of the collection. I don't know why, just that I like it so much. There's so many great chapters, and it's a really underrated game. What was it again? It was, nope, there we go, the Citadel. Yeah, number 5 is the Citadel. Did I say 6 earlier? I meant 5. Whatever. It's really great because I don't know why. It's just that, to be honest, we saw a castle-like thing on Uncharted 1, and to be honest, that was kind of the preview of this, which is a really awesome game. Like, it's just a really great part because we meet up with Cutter and Chloe. We do get their final chapter, like kind of like their final chapter together. You know, there is this chapter, but you know, with like Cutter's leg broken and everything. But with this chapter, we really do get to see Cutter and stuff like that last, and get to see more of them and stuff like that. There's also what I really like about this is because there is a lot of sections. There is a lot of shooting sections, but most of those sections can have some parts with stuff. I know it usually fails, but some of those parts can be with stuff either. I mean, also, I don't know why I said either. So yeah, that is number 5. Number 4, we're going back to Uncharted 1. So number 4 is the Heart of the Vault. This is it. This isn't my favorite, but I'm still gonna act like this anyway. This is it. This is the big thing that brought my favorite types of enemies of all time, the Descendants. And it's great because by dying, it was a fitting. I don't know if it was a fitting end, but it was a great end to Eddie Raja. And it really isn't that hard because it's also really short, which is the annoying thing. But I completed this with the speed run. As you can see, it says I completed it on normal, but I thought I did crushing. Anyway, so yeah, it is kind of easy, but really great, you know, like reveal of the Descendants. Now the next one, we're going back to Uncharted 3 again. These loading screens are really long, unfortunately, but whatever. At least we get to see the ring, the dagger, and the coin. Anyway, so number 3 is Uncharted, chapter 3 of Uncharted 3 itself. That's really weird, isn't it? Second story work. This chapter was kind of like, it wasn't really that good, but we did really have a really great chase scene between Nate and those Talbot's men. I want to say they're Marlowe's men, but they're definitely Talbot's. And it's great to see like the meanness of Marlowe and how she almost adds up to the Tsarevich. About him smacking Nate. Would the Tsarevich do that? The Tsarevich would probably do that. But yeah, it's a great way of showing off Marlowe. It's a great way of Nate's first kill. And I know you're thinking, but the gun shooting thingy at the end wasn't his first kill. But no, his actual first kill was when he pushed the guy off. I know it wasn't really, wasn't really his first kill, but it kind of counts as his first kill. So yeah, that is number 3. Number 2 is, where is it? There we go. One shot at this. I really like this chapter because it's basically almost like a Uncharted 3 shooting and combat playground. It's kind of like when Uncharted 1, where that, where the first chapter was a kind of a playground, a ship playground of this. But still, this was really great, and I think I might have messed something up, but 1 second. Because it was a really great way of showing off, you know, it was basically a playground of the shooting and combat, kind of like Uncharted 1. No, sorry, yeah, Uncharted 1, but way better. In my opinion, obviously. I think it's everyone's opinion that Uncharted 1 wasn't really great. But some people don't really like Uncharted 3 either, so that's kind of, you know, it's kind of hard to choose between those two. On which kind of like playground thing was better. I think this one was better. Oh shoot, not this one, sorry. This one was better because, I don't know why my headset keeps glitching out. Well, not glitching out, but it keeps making like weird noises. It was basically, you know, like I said, but also there is some parts at the beginning and end which are really like kind of stop you from having that like playground really aspect of that middle part. But the good thing is it also leads up to this chapter, which no is not number 1. My number, well, actually, you know what, first let's do an honorable mention, and then I kind of want to go through 10 through 1, just in case I did things right, because I don't know if I did, but I just want to give you like the full layout of what was supposed to be the thing, and I don't know if I messed it up or anything. But the honorable mention is from Uncharted 1. My microphone keeps... I'm sorry about the microphone. So, number 1... Sorry, the honorable mention was... Where is it? Nope, this one. The bunker. Now, this... is really great because... of it is showing a little bit of the Descendants. It does have the awesome music in the background, but at the same time, is it really like, it's not really so great. I mean, it's short, it's mostly climbing and not really like fighting the Descendants, and that's about it. Honestly, I can't really say anything else about it, so that's kind of why it's my honorable mention. But so yeah, that's an honorable mention. So I want to go through all the things and see if I did them right. I probably didn't, but number 10 is ambush. Number 9 is, this is going to be a nightmare for loading screens. Well, a nightmare for me because of all the loading screens. Number what was it? Number 9 was another round. Number 8 was this is annoying, isn't it? I'm sorry for the scratching noises. I'm trying not to do it, but it seems to be just really annoying right now. Number 8 was supposed to be... Or, no, I missed it. It was supposed to be this. That was number 8. Number 7 was... from, what was it? Was it from Drake's Fortune? No, it was from Drake's Deception. Basically my favorite in the series. I've decided it's my favorite in the collection. It's not my favorite in the series, but it's my favorite in the collection. Okay, let's see. Well, I did really like Uncharted 1 as well. But, let's see. Number... What are we on? 7? Number 7 was supposed to be this. So, yeah, that was supposed to be number 7. Number 6 was... You know, I can blame something up because, I think I meant to do, what was it, I think I was trying to do Uncharted 2 together, and I think I might have accidentally did, a number wrong or something. But number 6 was Tree of Life. So I completed it on easy, and I honestly don't remember that. Number 5 was from Uncharted 3 again. I'm a big fan of that game, obviously. I don't know what I've I didn't know if I never mind. Forget I said that. So number 8 was no, this is number 5, right? So number 5 was this. I'm sorry, I completely messed these up. Number 4 was from Uncharted 1. Number 3, no, number 4, excuse me, was on Uncharted. It was, chapter 17 of Uncharted 1. I can't speak today. I can never speak. I don't know why, though. It's so annoying for me to speak, and I don't know why. It's just basically a nightmare for you guys. No, I know nobody's watching this, but is anybody, like, going to watch this? Because it is live. So number 3 was... Where is it? One Shot at This. Yeah, number 3 was One Shot at This. Number 2... No, sorry. Number 3 was on Second Story Work. Number 2 was One Shot at This. And number 1... Oh wait, shoot, I forgot the honorable mention. No, I did have an honorable mention, but the honorable mention was... If I can just wait for this to load, which I can, because I'm so annoying. The honorable mention was supposed to be, chapter 18. So now we can finally move on to number 1, which I'm on right now, and that is Unwelcomed Guests. Now, I absolutely love this chapter. It is amazing, and I say that because, so you basically have the Descendants with that red light in the background, which is really cool, and the bunker, and then you get a mix between the enemies of, what are the... I think they're either Gabriel or Atog's men. I don't know which one. I think it's Gabriel's. But you get a mix between Gabriel's men and what's his name? No, not his name. The Descendants, which is really cool. And that's about it. And then gamers who absolutely hate the Descendants finally get a break from them with chapter 20, which kind of should have been an honorable mention, but I didn't really like that one at all. Which it was kind of like a Well, this kind of was a better demonstration than it was for 1. So I really think I would have chose this one. You know what, I probably should. Well, there is another battle, so this isn't really like a playground. This is more like a 2-step playground, which kind of makes the first chapter better. And plus, it's the beginning, so who doesn't love the beginning of the favorite game series? Yes, this is my favorite game series. I didn't know, but yeah. So this is it. This is amazing, and that's basically it. So the ship is coming down. So I'll see you in the next one, and I'm completely sorry that I messed up the order of the chapters.